Hi, the second video I want to do is something which is special, very special. That is the glory of God. We talked about the presence of God in my other video, and I want to talk about the glory of God in this video. Now, the glory of God is something different to the presence of God. The presence of God we can enjoy every day, and it is something that's very, very precious and completely satisfying and fulfilling of our daily lives. It is like our daily food. The presence of God is nourishment to us and makes our lives worth living and fills us completely as if we were in heaven, as much as we can experience on earth. But the glory of God is something far deeper and far more intense. Now, the glory of God, I believe, is reserved for certain people at certain times. I think so, because it usually will happen to people who have been through a lot of trials or a lot of suffering for a long time, and the Lord simply reveals himself in a very special way to encourage them and to help them through these difficult times. So for me, I guess the Lord blessed me with this a few times because I had waited for the Lord to provide me a space for 26 years, and during that time I believed always that he would provide. But during the time I wasn't getting any younger, and I'd see other people getting married before me, and I'd see other people with lots of friends and relationships, girlfriends, and enjoying themselves when I was on my own. Many Christmases, many Valentine's Day, many times in the summer and holidays, I had no one to share with, no one to laugh with, no one to share and care for, to buy things for, who was precious to me, a young lady. And the Lord blessed me a few times with the glory of the Lord. And for me, maybe 2 or 3 times, I think, no more than that, the Lord revealed to me his glory during the night in dreams. And all I can say is the glory of the Lord is very intense. And it's the most intense and deep love that the Lord can reveal to you on earth. And basically the glory of the Lord, for me, as my experience, was such great, overwhelming love, so intense, so completely engulfing, that you would honestly feel that you would almost die, because it was so intense and so deep. And you would almost, I would like almost convulse with the glory of it. And you'd almost feel you would expire because of the beauty of it. And without a doubt, even after a short time of that experience, I remember feeling quite exhausted. But it was so incredibly, so beautiful. The love of Jesus in some of its glorious fullness, far more than the daily presence of the Lord. As I said, the glory of the Lord is so deep and intense that you would almost die with the wonder of it, as if our bodies cannot cope with it, as if we can only enjoy this kind of experience when we're in heaven, when we have spiritual bodies. So the glory of the Lord is something that God allows people to experience, but I think I may be wrong because I don't know anybody else, I haven't had any talk to anybody else about it, but I think it's for those maybe who have been suffering, or whatever way it may be. Now, I share this with you not because I want to brag at something, but simply because it's another facet to God's presence, and that it is available to Christians. Maybe if you really ask the Lord to experience his glory in your lives, he will do that. I don't know. I can only go by my experience. So be encouraged. Again, the most precious and the most important thing in our lives is the presence of God, the presence of Jesus day by day, because that makes life so bright. It's like the presence of Jesus is like the sunshine coming out inside your heart on a cloudy day. The presence of Jesus is like an overflowing river within inside you, flowing out, and you're so overfilled, you're so flowing over, you're able to love and be able to give yourselves to other people because you are so full yourself. You're overflowing. You've got so much to give because you're filled. And the presence of Jesus is fullness to the overflowing. So be encouraged. I hope this encourages you and helps you. Thank you.